right off, unfortunately, I don't have a silver bullet when it comes to marketing. Successful marketing is all about having a combination of different tactics, different strategies, really to help get you noticed. And then cold calling can be one of those marketing tactics that an MSP can use to, again, help with the awareness and help with the business building. Because the reality today is, all businesses, and I'd be shocked if someone didn't unless they were brand new, but all businesses have an MSP today. So the struggle really becomes that you can only grow your MSP by stealing businesses away from other MSPs. And so the challenge becomes, what can you do to help differentiate yourself so you can set yourself apart from the competition? And so if you're looking at what are the best MSPs doing, or if you're looking for that elusive silver bullet, and you're looking at tactics that don't involve cold calling, because I know there's areas of the world where cold calling isn't allowed. We recommend cold calling, but yes, I recognize there's areas, different jurisdictions that don't allow that type of tactic. Then what's working really well today is cultivating your online presence and building out strategies that are focused around digital marketing. There was a survey from Salesforce.com, I think a couple of years ago, and it found that 87% of business owners are doing their research online first when they're interested in partnering with a new business, or they're starting to investigate working with another business. So I know a lot of us were leveraging the internet before COVID, but with COVID, and now that we're in the midst of COVID, it seems it's never ending, it's really forcing everyone to rely more and more on the internet to do their research. So when a business owner who's considering replacing their MSP with someone else, they're likely, well, 87% at least, taking and going to the internet first to see what they can find out. And so they're starting with a Google search to see what pops up in their area. They're looking at MSP websites. They're looking at Google reviews. They're looking into what social media says. They're looking at LinkedIn profiles. They're looking at Facebook and seeing what's posted there. And while they're doing all of this, they're making very quick, snap judgments about your organization based on what they're seeing, or maybe what they're not seeing, if these activities are being done poorly or if they're not being done at all. So it's important that, if you're working on building out a marketing strategy, what's working well, maybe you can't use or don't want to use cold calling, then at a minimum, make sure your website is up to date, make sure your LinkedIn profile is up to date, really focus on building up your online presence, through posting, through content marketing. So that's posting relevant educational material that's really engaging to your audience. And here I'm talking about blogs, anything videos. Videos work really well. So maybe doing video how-tos on quick things, checklists, white papers, articles. And you really want to focus on working out and expanding, what's called your social proof. So you want to go to each and every one of your good customers and ask if they can write a positive review for you on Google My Business. And then you can go and take a screenshot and post it to your social or post it into your website. Ask them to go to your LinkedIn and do a recommendation for you on LinkedIn. Maybe if you don't have the time, or if you don't have the skill sets, hire a writer and have them, collect customer testimonials or do case studies, so that you can post them to your website and then promote them via your social feeds. You really basically want to do whatever you can to paint a positive picture of your organization in that virtual world and tell a great story. And I know a lot of it might seem like it's a lot of work and a lot of effort, and it is going to be, but you have to think of digital marketing as more of a marathon than a sprint. You need to start as a means to go. You just need to start somewhere. But if you can put that effort and that work in, the great thing is that by the time a customer reaches out to you, they have pretty much made their decision. They have already done all of the research they needed. They have vetted you. And so therefore, they're a really good qualified buyer. And it's going to help speed up your sales process. And it's going to help close those sales much quicker, because you don't need to start at the beginning. trying to prove yourself to them around what makes you unique or what makes you different. They've already determined that via what you've put out there in the virtual world, and they've already made the decision that, I think we pretty much want to go with you. That when they reach out to you, it's kind of just putting, kind of the icing on the cake at that point.